front door. You know, Danica was saying we want an open floor.
Yes.
So we want to walk in, and this feels a little bit closed off to us.
Okay.
But just in comparison to like some other places we've seen and lived at, so that's just my initial thoughts of the.
Okay.
The entrance
Danica,
here.
how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I think I agree. I would like it to be a little bit more open, and maybe if I could do something different in terms of the color.
Okay.
It still looks like, you know, just really, really white to me.
Okay, so really, really white. So something you may want to change.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're envisioning.
Like I said, if I could come in and just immediately be able to see my family room. my
Gotcha. So
kitchen,
if this
and-
wall was gone right here, and you saw the kitchen, the family room, and all that, that's that open concept that you guys are really looking for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I do like the color of the floors. We want definitely some darker colors. So.
Okay. So darker colors. In terms of like the walls, I know you can paint them afterwards. But what does that look like for you? You said you like didn't
It's
like
up
the
to her.
white.
Yeah, I think maybe something more on a gray tone.
Okay.
You know, when you have dogs and pets and things like that, you know, you can see.
Oh,
You know, that
I know
irritates
that.
me.
Yeah,
And, you
that's-
know, so feel like I'm constantly having to clean that. So something maybe a little bit more, you know, maybe
Perfect.
warm gray tone.
Gotcha. And you said that the hardwood floors, you guys really like that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. And these are yeah, I like these.
So the LVP
LVP, yeah, because we again
with the dogs.
dogs, yeah. Let's
Cool.
tear it up.
Awesome. Well, let's go into the room that Danica's been waiting for, the gathering room, the kitchen, the living room, the entertainment space. Danica, what do you think?
I love the kitchen. Really love the island here. I like that feel, being able to have this as just when it's just us here. You know, we have this place where we can, you know, come eat and be at in the kitchen. But I think with this area with guests, I would want my dining area to be just a little bit bigger.
Okay. So it sounds like you guys spend a lot of time around like the island, and that's kind of like when the family's here, like you guys, this is where you'll spend some time doing the cooking and hanging out and that kind of stuff. And then it sounds like the space for when family and guests visit is really important to have that separate space, maybe a little bit larger than what you see here, to be able to entertain and sit down and have like those big family meals. Is that right?
Yes.
Awesome. How do you feel about that, Dave?
All the same stuff. I like that there's a gas range. You know, I prefer that over electric.
Okay.
And yeah, the colors are great. I mean, I'm happy with all that, but I agree with everything Danica just mentioned too.
Awesome. So colors are great. Love the open concept. Dining space maybe a little bit bigger. What would you change about the kitchen?
Maybe just a little bit more cabinet space.
Okay. Tell me more about
Yeah,
that.
that's a good point.
Yeah, maybe if I could have a full pantry.
Okay.
Dave likes to shop and cook a lot, so we store up on stuff for
Big
him.
shopper.
Yeah.
So more room for storage. You know, and so going up to the ceiling, having more of that cabinet space is important. Is the pantry important?
Yes, because once he gets that BJ's
Oh,
or
nice.
Sam's Club, oh,
There you
okay,
go.
There it is.
Yeah,
I
come
thought
check
that
it
was
out.
like in the garage or something.
Is this
That's
Dave's
great.
closet?
Yes, pretty much.
Yes.
How do you feel about the pantry in that space? Is that fixed what you were talking about, or you still need more?
I would say that is good, but maybe just one more full pantry or
Okay.
cabinet area here.
Perfect.
Great.
What else would you change?
Maybe some kind of like light fixture over like a hanging fixture over the island.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just for like some design.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Would be nice.
Yeah, some pendants would be sweet.
Pendants. Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
How do you feel about the openness? Is this like out of 10, 1 out of 10? How much is the openness of that 10 out of that perfect open floor plan?
It's open and just a little small. You know,
Okay.
specifically like around here, dining room and stuff like that. So
So it's more
Yeah.
spacious.
yeah, I mean, 10 out of 10 with it being open, and then I'd say size, you know, it's probably like a 5 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this was just stretched out a little bit bigger, that'd be ideal.
Okay. Perfect. Let's go see the closet for Danica.
Oh.
The master.
Showtime.
Showtime.
Let's see if it really works or not.
Such a goofball, dude.
In terms of the master of the space, I like it.
It's big.
You like it?
I
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
the space.
definitely big enough.
Yeah, it's almost as big as the living room and dining room
I
combined,
know,
right?
right.
I like the fact that it's on the first level.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
me too.
first floor is
Yeah.
important.
Yep.
If it was on the second level, I'm asking the second, does that rule it out for you guys, or how do you feel about that?
We'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's important about the first level to you guys?
And honestly, if it was upstairs, I guess maybe we'd have more space for like the living room and such
Maybe.
down here too. So
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
So you mentioned you like it on the first floor. What's the main reason you like it on the first floor?
Just convenience, but you know, like they said, you know, if it's on the second level,
I got
we're
you.
fine with that.
You're
too.
good with that if it gives you
Yeah.
more space, like in that downstairs, that open concept.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's big though. It's nice. It's bigger than any bedroom we've had.
Cool. Let's go to the master bath here. What are you guys thinking?
Like it. Maybe if we could have a combo of like the garden tub and the shower would be
Spa,
nice.
right?
Yes.
I remember the spa.
Yes,
That's
love
right.
spa. Love that
That's
spa
right.
life.
All right. So you like the combo of a tub and a shower, is that right?
Yes.
What if it was separate? If you had a space enough for a tub and a stand-up shower?
That'd be even better.
Yes, that would be better.
That'd be even
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys do like the stand-up shower.
Yeah.
We're just missing the tub. And
Yeah, if
however
it
way we can
needs
get that
a
tub in there,
Yep.
Mhm.
stand up is better.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yes.
Perfect. What else?
I like that the toiletry area is separate.
Okay. Yeah, I would
like
too
that
with
the
Dave.
door
Yeah.
goes off,
Yeah, same here.
Same here.
Yeah.
All right.
This is
What else?
Two different sinks.
Yes.
Okay. So
love
like
that.
separate
that a lot,
sinks is
yeah.
great. How do you feel about like the design and the wood floors and that kind of stuff?
I like it all. I would say maybe some light fixtures. They got some candles on the wall here, but I think maybe again, if there were some more light fixtures, like
Light pictures,
I mean, seriously. There's a lot of light in here from the recess cans, but
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about the space overall? Can you guys be spawned in here?
I think so. If there was a separate bathtub and shower, it would obviously be a little bit bigger, and that'd be
A
awesome.
little bit better.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so here's the big question. Vanika, is this closet big enough for you?
No.
What? Are you serious?
I would say offhand, no.
Yeah, so tell me more, like what needs to happen?
Right now, a lot more space. Right now, I wouldn't be able to fit all of my clothes in here.
Gotcha.
So, which means I would have to overflow into another room, and it's gonna
Gotcha.
kind of cut Dave out of some space.
So you need more like square footage and maybe some more racks and just things to get the stuff in the air and hang and tuck away, that kind of stuff.
Yes,
So both.
yes.
Gotcha. So if this one had racks all over the place and these hangers, this still would be too small.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's that for you, Dave.
I mean, that's all right. There's more homes out there, right?
There are. Yes, and I will find it.
Lots of shoes.
That's awesome.
All right, let's go outside, check out the backyard. I know you guys like entertaining, so tell me about this outdoor space. What do you guys use it for? What do you guys envision? What's that look like to you guys?
Having it screened in is nice because it probably gets pretty buggy around here, I imagine. So, yeah, having it screened in porch is a big plus. If it was bigger, that'd be nice too. Maybe like twice as big.
Gotcha.
I don't know that we need something huge, but this is a little
So you
tight.
guys would use it hanging out,
Yeah.
evenings, that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And what would you guys put out here? Like you said, a little bit bigger. What would be out here?
What do you think? Like a table?
Yes,
Some
a
chairs
table. I would like it. I would like it to be. I think if we could get it a little bit bigger, we could fit a little table just in case, to be outside and eat and everything. But then also maybe some, really comfortable chairs that are just a little bit bigger.
Gotcha.
than
You got this planned out. I like it.
Yes, but I do
Awesome.
love the screen.
You love the screening, so it
Yes.
sounds like it's a must for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Definitely.
And I know you said entertaining, Dave. I mean, what does that look like? Are you guys outside? You guys spend more time inside? What is that yard space like? What does that look like for you?
I mean, her family comes, hopefully a lot more when we move here, and so, it's enough space for the four of us, and we're pretty social, so I'm sure we'll end up, meeting a bunch of people around here, and we like
Okay.
to have them over and do dinner parties and stuff like that.
Perfect. That sounds good. Well, let's look at the yard. I mean, what would you change about it? What do you love about it?
Um,
So it looks like it goes roughly around that tree over there. You got your garage to the right. You got a little walkway back here. You got some side yards too.
it's actually pretty big. It's real wide,
Okay.
and I mean, it's not a lot to take care of, which is nice.
Okay. Yeah, tell me more about that.
Well, Benika always does the lawn mowing. So.
What?
Yes, I do that to keep up my exercise.
Yes.
I love that. do you do push or a ride?
Push.
Oh wow, nice. Good. Good. So you're trying to keep her from having to do more yard work.
That's exactly
She
right.
wants a bigger yard to be able to get the exercise in.
Yes, and I'm thinking about doing my own garden.
Okay. Yeah.
So
what do you gonna put in the garden?
So I'm thinking about starting out with the herbs and just the vegetables that I use a lot to do salads and everything.
Okay.
So just to start out with maybe something that doesn't have to be huge. So I think this is enough space to do that.
Awesome. That sounds good. And so I know we talked about it earlier, you know, rating each home. This is the first home, so it's always the hardest to like put a number on it, you know, and so scale of 1 to 10, 7 to 10 being offer territory, like we're gonna write an offer, it's going to be okay, we're gonna love it. You know, what would you guys both rate this home?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so a 5. And so some of the things that I remember is like the space in the living room, right? And being more open in the entryway. Definitely doesn't have the closet, some more lighting, you know,
Yep.
fixtures, that kind of stuff. The master was really good. The space was there. It's missing the tub, right?
Yep.
What else? What else am I missing that would make it at like a 10 for you guys?
I think you mentioned bigger porch. I think you just nailed it all. I
Okay.
think that's everything. Yeah, that we said we would change about it.
Okay.
It's amazing that you remembered all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't. That's great.
Awesome.
Usually people don't hear us.
Yeah, that's what you guys are saying. And so
Yeah.
that's what I'm here for. My job is to really help you guys identify the homes in the market, what's happening in our market, you know, helping you guys find out what you guys like and don't like and get you into those homes and negotiate on your behalf as well. I mean, so, you know, tell me more about like what you guys have experienced in the market, your thoughts and so
I've
forth.
heard that the market here is been pretty insane. So
Yeah.
I was a little bit worried about it.
Okay.
When we decided to move this way because
Yeah.
wasn't sure if this was the right time or
Gotcha.
talk to David about whether we should wait. you
Yeah.
know, so
Maybe
I've
rent
heard
for a
it.
little bit.
Maybe
wait for
rent for a
rates
little
to go
bit.
down or something.
Gotcha. So are you guys here yet, or what does that look like for you guys?
We're in a short-term lease. So
Just
we
short
can, we
term,
can get out whenever
really
we
trying to
want.
get an idea of the area.
Yeah. So we're trying to decide: do we want to get like a year-long lease or buy something?
I gotcha. And so we all know, you know, everybody knows the rates have gone up a little bit. Has anybody explained to you like the opportunity and what that looks like with the rates going up?
No.
Not more than like I assume my payments can be a lot more. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. So if we were, just imagine this, if we were looking at this home 6 months ago, right, there would be 80 additional buyers looking at the same exact home with you, and they're all pre-qualified. They all have the same financing as you, and they're all looking to be in that area, and they're looking at that one home, right? So what that looks like is that seller has to choose one buyer for that home. So there's going to be 79 unhappy and just frustrated buyers in the market. Can you see how that would be insane?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so now there are more homes on the market and we have less buyer demand that you're competing with as we look into homes. And so what that has done is it's created a lot of opportunity for you in terms of a rate buy down, an interest rate buy down. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
Okay,
No.
no worries. We'll go over that in more detail together. But yeah, so it creates that, right? So in the past, people were paying money above appraised value. Were you guys hearing that? Was that
Oh,
happening
yeah.
in California
yes.
too?
Yeah,
Yes.
big
So they
time.
were paying above what the home was actually appraising for. They were going with no inspections. That's important to you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and so there's many additional things that were happening that we're not seeing in our market today. And so with that higher rate, what we're seeing is the opportunities to get in there, have the inspections, take your time, take a second or third look at the home, you know, making sure that we can get that price, that payment down to where you need it. How does that all sound to you guys?
Yeah, it sounds like something we need to learn more about because we haven't heard about any of that stuff. So
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, is to help guide you through that process. So as we start looking at homes, start narrowing down the areas and those homes that fit you, we can be also talking about how we're going to do these different things to make sure that, one, your payment makes sense, two, you guys feel really comfortable, and that we get you in a home that you feel you're going to be confident being in for years to come. Does that sound good?
Sounds awesome.
Sounds good.
Awesome. And along the way, you know, communication is something that we pride ourselves on. And so what's the best way to get a hold of you both, you know, through this process?
Cell phone?
Okay. So
Yeah.
you'll call.
Yeah, call or text.
Call or text.
I'm
Okay.
a text person.
Text.
Yeah,
Okay,
I can
perfect.
usually hit you right back.
Awesome. So what I can do is when we leave here, I'll get us set up in a group text. And so if you have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to put it in there. As I find more homes, I'm going to shoot them over to you through that group text as well. That's going to be how we're going to communicate. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Awesome. And so when we go out and we're seeing homes, you know, we're going to be looking at our inventory of homes. Like we have a listing side in our team. They have a huge inventory of homes going through the process of photos, staging,
Oh, wow.
you know, descriptions. And so these are opportunities that aren't on the market yet. And so we're going to be coming through those, looking through the MLS. Like I told you, we'll get out, see some more homes, and I'll send you a list of 5 to 10 different properties that fit the criteria we're talking about. And I'll get those over to you right away today when I get back to the office. In addition to that, we're going to continue using our resources, trying to find the right opportunities, using our business relationships, getting you more options and more opportunities throughout that process. And it's what you can expect working with us. So that's really going to be working hard. Communication is going to be key. So I just wanted to let you know you'll be hearing from me a lot. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
good.
It sounds like it's something that's important to you. Both, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool.
Definitely
Awesome.
wanna find this
Yeah,
home.
because we want to find the right place, and if you're willing to, you know, do all that, that's amazing. So
Yeah,
it'd be a
for
huge
sure.
help to us, yeah.
Cool. What do you think so far?
I mean, this has been a great experience.
It has been.
Definitely different than what I'm used to.
Good. Are you guys as confident as we are that working with our team is going to be the right choice moving forward with your home search?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited.
absolutely.
You're excited? Cool.
Yes.
Me too, Vanika. Let's go. And so that's when I'm going to break out the buyer agency paperwork and go from there. And so there's 2 things that I missed in the driveway consultation that we still haven't gone over yet, but I had like the initial buy-in. So I'm going to go for like the buyer agency signed right at that point. I felt like it was a
Absolutely.
great opportunity. And then I'll go back and hit those other 2 things as we finish wrapping everything up. And
What are
then-
the other 2 things?
So I missed the completing a file and talking about the contract.
Yep.
And talking about how we're gonna like use the contract.
What do you
and
mean a file?
financing. So completing a file on them. And so it's setting the expectation of like making sure that we've talked to a lender, making sure that we have all of our ducks in a row.
Got
That
it.
I may be asking you for proof of funds and a pre-approval. We need to be
Got it.
fully underwritten. So just showing them, hey, like we just need to be prepared because it's going to be really important moving forward for our success together. And then on top of that, we didn't talk about lending, but they had the objection and I had the buy-in, so I'm going to go for the signed buyer agency right there.
Absolutely.
And then we can talk further afterwards about like the financing side. You know, there's a lot going on right now. We know that this isn't the home. I have a really good idea of what the home looks like. So my first step is going to be creating a second meeting, you know, first getting the second appointment set and getting them the homes that they need. And then as we go into that next process, like after that's done, that's when I'm going to bring up the financing, kind of dig further, go deeper, that kind of thing. I don't want to create too much on top of each other.
Yeah.
Just try to stay clearly focused on what the goal is.
Yeah,
So,
awesome.
Yeah.
and then the
Absolutely.
contract, right? You can use the contract part, you know, like, hey, has anybody actually gone over, you know, what the contract looks like? I know you guys are from California. You know, do you guys familiar with the South Carolina contract and the different
Not
ways
at
that we
all.
can write offers on homes and that kind of stuff?
Uh,
So that's a good way to add value if you need to in that process to make sure that you're the advisor, you're the expert, and at the end of the day, they're going to work with you moving forward.
Just a thought, maybe a good idea would be to, at this point, set like, you know what, let's go back to my office. We'll go over the buyer agency agreement, and I'll also show you a sample contract. So that way, when we do find the right one, you're best prepared to move forward
Yeah.
with confidence. How's that sound?
Awesome.
Yes.
And we'll go over the monthly payments and stuff with our local lender as well.
Yeah, perfect. That's great.
It's awesome.
Yep. And so, what else? What else what did everybody
I
think?
thought you did a great job.
Yeah, dude.
And just asking the question.